Hey guys, we have free online textbook. Just click the link on the description below and you can access our vocabulary list, exercises, and listen to Japanese people speaking Japanese words and sentences to help you learn Japanese fast and easily. It's free! Minasang o genki desu ka? This is lesson 5 grammar explanation, and today we will talk about the verbs ikimasu, kimasu, and kaerimasu. So without further ado, let's get to it. Dewa hajimimashou. So our first grammar point is noun or place e ikimasu, place e kimasu, and place e kaerimasu. Ikimasu means in English to go, and kimasu in English means to come, and kaerimasu in English it means to go home or to come back. So we will follow the topic wa, then the place e ikimasu, kimasu, and kaerimasu. Also, you can use the particle ni or the particle e. So in this example, we will use the particle ni. Watashi wa Tokyo ni ikimasu. So the topic is watashi, I. So once again, the topic of the sentence is the doer of the verb. So watashi wa, then the verb is ikimasu. So I will go or I am going. Then the place is marked by the particle ni. It means this is the destination. So Tokyo and the particle ni to indicate that we are going to Tokyo. So watashi wa Tokyo ni ikimasu. Let's look at another example. Watashi wa Nihon e kimashita. Watashi wa Nihon e kimashita. So the verb kimasu is in the past form kimashita. On our previous lesson, when the verb is mashita, it means it's in past form or it happened in the past. So watashi wa Nihon e kimashita. You can also insert the time particle ni. So you can say watashi wa kyonen Nihon e kimashita. So you cannot use the particle ni because we use the noun kyonen. Another example is watashi wa uchi e kaerimasu. Watashi wa uchi e kaerimasu. So the word uchi in English is home, then the particle e, and the verb kaerimasu to go home, then the place is uchi, to my house. Then you can also insert noun expressing time like ashita. For example, you will go home tomorrow. Watashi wa ashita uchi e kaerimasu. So in this lesson, you can also use the time ni verb. Just like in our example, watashi wa uchi e kaerimasu. So you can insert the time ni and the verb is kaerimasu. Watashi wa 10時に uchi e kaerimasu. So I will go home at 10 o'clock. Watashi wa 10時に uchi e kaerimasu. So remember to use what we've learned on our previous lesson and apply it on our current lesson. Another example, kino doko e ikimashita ka? So our sentence pattern is place e ikimasu. So the place, then the interrogative for place is doko, where. So asking where are you going, then the time is kino, so yesterday. Where did you go yesterday? Kino doko e ikimashita ka? So we will answer the word doko with a place. So kino Tokyo e ikimashita. So when answering a verb question, you must repeat the verb. So in this case ikimashita, then answer the word doko. So where did you go yesterday? For example, you went to Tokyo. So Tokyo e ikimashita. Another example is kyonen Nihon e kimashita. So the time is kyonen, last year. Then the place is Nihon, Japan. Nihon e, the verb kimashita, came. It's in the past form. So the time is kyonen, last year. So it's in the past. So you must also change the tense of the verb kimasu to mashita. Kyonen Nihon e kimashita. Another example, ashita mata kimasu. Ashita mata kimasu. So the time expressed in this sentence example is ashita, tomorrow. So the verb will be in kimasu, future tense. Then the word mata in English is again. So ashita mata kimasu. I'll come again mata tomorrow. Ashita. Another example, doyobi uchi e kaerimasu. Doyobi uchi e kaerimasu. Do you remember our previous lesson? In lesson 4, we've learned that nouns expressing time like doyobi, you can use the particle ni or not. So, doyobi uchi e kaerimasu. Kino kaerimasen deshita. Kino kaerimasen deshita. So, the time is kino, yesterday, and the verb is kaerimasu. Then, in negative form, kaerimasen. Then, add deshita to make it a negative past tense because the time is kino, yesterday. So, the verb should be in past form, deshita. Now, on our second grammar point, dokoe mo ikimasen or dokoe mo ikimasen deshita. So, the particle e is optional. So, we attach the particle mo to the interrogative and the verb is in the negative form. So, when someone asks, Kino dokoe ikimashita ka? Where did you go yesterday? Then you will answer, I did not go anywhere yesterday. Kino dokoe mo ikimasen deshita. And another example is dare mo kimasen deshita. So, dare plus the particle mo means no one. And the verb should be in the negative form. So, kimasen. No one. And it's in the past. So, no one came. Kimasen deshita. Dare mo kimasen deshita. Our next grammar point is vehicle de ikimasu, vehicle de kimasu, and vehicle de kaerimasu. So, the vehicle used for the verb ikimasu in going, and the vehicle used for kimasu for coming, and the vehicle used for the verb kaerimasu going home is marked with the particle de. So the particle de indicates that the noun before it is the means of transport. For example, gakkoe ikimasu. Gakkoe ikimasu. I'm going to the school. Then we insert the jitensha de, the vehicle de. It means I'm going to the school by bicycle. So the mode of transportation or the means of transport is marked by particle de. So jitensha de gakkoe ikimasu. I'm going to the school by bicycle. Another example, takushi de uchi e kaerimasu. So if we remove the takushi de uchi e kaerimasu, I'm going home. Then takushi de by taxi. Takushi de uchi e kaerimasu. But for example, you're going to a place or you're going home on foot. So the term used is aroite. So for example, aroite gakkoe ikimasu. I'm going to school on foot. Our fourth grammar point, person to verb or animal to verb. So the person is marked with the particle to when talking about doing something with that person or with that animal. So for example, kazoku to nihon e kimashita. The words nihon e kimashita, I came to Japan with, so the particle to, so kazoku to, with my family. Kazoku to nihon e kimashita. Next example is hitori de Tokyo e ikimasu. It means the word hitori de in English is alone or on my own. Hitori de Tokyo e ikimasu. I'm going to Tokyo on my own. So this is person to verb. So we can ask with the interrogative dare. So dare to gakkoe ikimasu ka? Dare to gakkoe ikimasu ka? With whom do you go to school? So we will answer the word dare. For example, you're going to school with your friends. So the word for friend is tomodachi. Tomodachi to gakkoe ikimasu. I'm going to school with my friend. And once again, if you're going to school alone, the word hitori de. Hitori de gakkoe ikimasu. Our fifth grammar point, itsu. To ask about time, interrogatives using nan such as nanji, nanyobi, and nangatsu, nannichi are used. So nan is what and nanji is what time, nanyobi is what day, and nangatsu nannichi what month. So the interrogative itsu or when is also used to ask when something will happen or happen. Itsu does not take the particle ni. So, for example, Itsu nihon e kimashita ka? Itsu nihon e kimashita ka? When did you come to Japan? So, the word itsu is the interrogative, so we will answer it with time. So, for example, you came to Japan on March 25. So, sangatsu 25 nichi. The particle ni kimashita. Sangatsu 25 nichi ni kimashita. So, time ni verb pattern. Another example is nanji ni nemasu ka? Nanji ni nemasu ka? The word nanji is the interrogative used to ask about what time. Then the particle ni. So, we will answer the word nanji. 10 ni nemasu. I sleep at 10 o'clock. Our last grammar point, yo and so desu ne. So desu ne. The particle yo is placed at the end of a sentence. It is used to emphasize information which the listener does not know, or to show that the speaker is giving his or her judgment or view assertively. So in this example, Ban-san, kono ice cream uishi desu yo. So you are emphasizing information that Mr. Ban does not know. Hey Ban, this ice cream is delicious, you know. Hey Ban, this ice cream is delicious, you know. So another example is Hokkaido ni uma ga takusan imasu yo. So the other person does not know that there are a lot of horses in Hokkaido. So you are emphasizing information that the listener does not know. The expression so desu ne, so desu ne, is used to express sympathy or agreement with the speaker has said. It is similar to the expression so desu ka, so desu ka. But while so desu ka is used by a speaker to acknowledge the receipt of some new information, so desu ne is used to show sympathy or agreement with something the speaker already thought or knew. So you are agreeing to the speaker. For example, someone said, Andrea-san, kono ice cream uishi desu ne. Andrea-san, kono ice cream uishi desu ne. Miss Andrea, this ice cream is delicious, isn't it? Then you agree to what he or what she said. So desu ne. Yes, you're right. So desu ne. So let's have a short recap of our today's topics. We've learned the place e ikimasu. So the place is marked with the particle e. It means you are going to that place. Then ikimasu means to go. And the verb kimasu, to come. The verb kaerimasu is to go home or to come back. Dokoe mo ikimasen. I'm not going anywhere. Dokoe mo ikimasen deshita. I did not go anywhere. Then the vehicle de ikimasu. The vehicle used for the verb ikimasu is marked by the particle de, as well as with the verb kimasu and kaerimasu. So the means of transportation is marked by the particle de. Person to verb and the animal to verb. Doing something with the person, so you mark the person with the particle to. Itsu, itsu. Number 6, yo and so desu ne. Minasan, kyo no lesson wa ikaga deshita ka? I hope you learned a lot in today's lesson. If you have questions, you can leave a comment below, and also you can follow me on my Instagram account. Please subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our future lessons. Dewa, mata ne. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Ben. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit the like button and leave us a comment down below. And if you want to learn more Nihongo, click the subscribe button and click the bell to be notified whenever we upload a new videos. And if you want to know more about Manabu, just follow their page on Facebook and Instagram. Alright, see you on the next one. Ja, mata ne!